Alright guys, let's get to it. Today we have a pretty insane episode, a lot of information that I need to give you guys, including a big release that is happening tomorrow, which is Monday, so definitely stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss it. So of course, a little recap on what we're doing here. We're going over some upcoming sneaker releases, some sneaker news, some sneaker leaks and rumors, and of course we are going to recap what just dropped. Black Friday, guys, that is the last thing that happened. Obviously that was on Friday, today is Sunday. How is your guys' shopping going along? Did you manage to get any sneakers, any clothing, anything that you really wanted for a steal? Actually, nothing happened on Black Friday. I was expecting some kind of shock drop. We also had rumors that the utility black Yeezy 500s were supposed to be dropping. That never happened. But at some point in the week, we had the Amar Manier Jordan 1 release, which was obviously on Amar Manier's website. So the bigger release is coming soon. So let me know if you guys managed to get this pair of sneakers. Obviously, I think like from what I've heard from different people, there was a decent amount of stock, like a decent amount of manual people managed to hit. Let me know your experience if you managed to get a pair. Hopefully you did if you wanted this pair of sneakers. If you didn't, or maybe you're not out in the US like myself, the retail release globally is going to be on December the 3rd. That is Nike sneakers. You guys out in the US also have a Nike sneakers release, the Sacai and Cause Nike Blazer. Now this was the blue one. Like I think there was another colorway that dropped as well, like the red one also on the Nike sneakers app. That was a Wednesday release. I didn't manage to get them. I wasn't too upset about that because I mean I already have one of the previous Blazers. These ones don't seem to be too different. Another release that we had was the Yeezy 700 V1 Faded Azure. Did you manage to get this pair? Again, something that I think was pretty easy. I didn't actually go for a pair because, as you know, I did an early review. But yeah, listen, we got to get into the upcoming news, so let's go ahead and do that. Right, so the first bit of news I have for you guys is actually a Yeezy slide shock drop, which is apparently, according to Yeezy Mafia, happening on Monday. Now, we have this post on Instagram by hyped.infos. Now, they say that Yeezy Mafia has confirmed a restock of the Soot and the Pure colorway. However, I've also heard rumors that the new colorway for the Yeezy slides is going to be that ochre one with the new material. So apparently all three of these are going to be dropping on Monday. Now, not just hyped.infos is saying this. There are a few other places that are saying this as well. So it definitely is a pretty substantial rumor. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it if it was just one person who made a post saying that these were going to restock. Definitely something I wanted to let you guys know because that's a pretty big release. New Balance 550, guys, how you feeling on that model? Well, guess what? We've got 3 colorways that are going to be dropping on December the 1st. So I wanted to let you guys know this is going to be a New Balance website drop. There may be some other retailers. So we have this colorway right here, which is kind of just a black and a white. Very, very clean. In fact, all 3 of these colorways are pretty clean. We've also got this orange colorway. And then the third and final is this UNC. Probably my favorite out of the 3. Like, this one is very clean. Now, obviously, this is not a collaboration. This is not Aim Leon Dore on the 550s. This is just a regular pair of New Balances. But if you like the 550 model, which I've told you guys is a phenomenal sneaker, you definitely want to try and grab one of these. Again, December the 1st. All right, couple people sent me this one right here. So this is the Yeezy 350 V2 Compact Slate, which apparently is going to be releasing in December. Now, we've got some very detailed images, and in fact, we've also got an unboxing video. They pretty much unbox it, and you can see it's in a very similar box to the Yeezy 450. So, you know, it's that smaller kind of scrunched up box. They pull the shoe out. They give us some detailed looks in a very TikTok manner. It looks good, I gotta be honest. This particular colorway actually looks not too bad, which originally I wasn't a huge fan of it, but actually looks pretty good. So it's just called Yeezy 350 V2 Compact. They're definitely going a different route with this pair of sneakers. It's not just a new knit on a 350. It looks slim and agile, and you know, it looks comfy. This looks like it's probably going to be one of the more comfortable Yeezy 350s. So if you wanted another pair and you wanted something a little bit different, there are some very different and cool elements about this pair of shoes. Apparently right now, they're talking about December the 6th. As soon as raffles pop up and stuff like that, more information, you can find me over on Instagram at LBellSneakers. I try to keep you guys up to date over there, or of course over here on the channel. So the new NMD, right? This S1 model that we saw, the original colorway, like the all white white one, but it was so limited to the point where I couldn't even find my size on the aftermarket. Well, guess what? We've got this black colorway coming. Arguably may even be a little bit more clean. I'm not too sure. They're both pretty clean. I definitely want to try and get my hands on this. So this apparently is coming early 2022. But yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know we have more colorways of this. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more available. Like, surely they cannot keep this model this limited throughout its, you know, different colorways that they release. Like, surely not. That's ridiculous. Hopefully they give us more stock on this black colorway. Yeah, let's move over to an upcoming pair of shoes, which I wanted to show you guys some of these more detailed images. We've got a lot more coming through the pipeline in terms of leaks and rumors about the off-white Air Force One mid. So this is the black colorway. I remember a couple weeks back I showed you guys the white colorway. I also wanted to show you guys this black colorway. Still a very extra over-the-top pair of sneakers. So we're on Teddy Soul's Instagram, and he has these in hand, and he's giving us a very detailed look at the different elements, including like the literal like block of almost looks like chewed various colors of chewing gum that's just slapped in this very weird position on the middle of the sneaker. Of course, you've got the spikes on those parts as well, and then the box also looks very, very interesting. So the paper is blue and the box is all green on the inside, but the outside of the box is literally a brick layout, like a brick house or a brick wall. You've got a wavy midsole, so that like you literally take a look at the midsole, it's all wavy. It looks very different, looks very strange in my opinion, but I definitely, you know what, after seeing this black colorway, I prefer the black colorway to the white one, but I still think they're both very crazy, so we're gonna have to see what they're actually like once we get them in hand. So yeah, hopefully we see that pretty soon. All right guys, listen, we've got some juicy information on probably one of the most hyped releases this entire year, and of course I'm talking about the Yeezy 350 V2 Beluga. So this is the Beluga Reflective, which is pretty much exactly the same as the Belugas, just a reflective knit on top, something that a lot of people haven't had, like myself. I've never had a pair of Belugas, and I'm definitely going to be going after. But there's also some good news about the stock. Apparently, according to Yeezy Mafia, he actually made a post on his website detailing the release details. So apparently this is going to be like the highest stocked Yeezy release for the entire year here in 2021. So Yeezy Mafia says in his post, the Yeezy 350 V2 Beluga Reflective is expected to be the biggest Yeezy release of the year. Rumored nearly 1 million pairs of these sneakers will be up for sale, making this one of the biggest Yeezy drops since September 2018, when a couple million pairs of the triple whites were sold over a couple of days. So definitely a very good shot for a lot of us who are going to be going for this pair of sneakers. It might just be something like, you know, if you wanted these, you're probably going to be able to get a pair, similar to a lot of other Yeezy brand restocks. But yeah, this is massive, because I know if they made these things limited, a lot of people were going to be upset. Just to reiterate, the release date for this is going to be December the 18th. So if you wanted to get your hands on the Beluga Yeezy 350 Reflective, you got a good shot, guys. Let me know if you're hyped about this. I'm pretty hyped. Speaking of the Nike Sacai Blazer Low collaboration that we had, we've got another colorway which has been leaked. This is a triple white colorway. Honestly, I don't care about this pair of shoes. Listen, I wanted to mention this to you guys, but listen, we've had the Cause collaboration. We also had 4 different colorways of the Blazer Low as well. And this triple white one looks relatively similar. Like, they've just changed the colors on it, which obviously makes this like one of the cleaner pairs, but with so many different options and a large amount of them actually being under retail price, this is not something that gets me too excited. Apparently this is coming next year in 2022, but honestly, we're still waiting on a bunch of different Sacai vapor waffles that haven't released, that have been rumored for a while now, so don't get your hopes up too much. Right, so guys, we spoke about the NMD S1, that new bulky chunky. They've probably been hyping up that silhouette so we can buy the knockdown version, and that is this right here. So this is the updated NMD V3 white iridescent. You know, they're trying to bring back the NMD silhouette. They're trying to make it popular again. Obviously, it was hugely popular back in the day, like, you know, 2017, 2018, whenever they dropped. But it definitely has significantly lost hype since then. Well, they're trying to bring it back, and I gotta say, is definitely not a bad sneaker. I feel like it's definitely not going to be hyped. Like, I don't feel like anybody is going to be, you know, selling these pairs of shoes out. It's going to be more of like, you know, the type of shoes that the general public will see in a store and they'll be like, yeah, those look cool, I'm going to buy them. So this apparently is coming very soon. This is the white iridescent colorway, and this is apparently going to be a 2022 release. I've seen some other colorways floating around as well, so look forward to that next year. If you wanted another kind of boost Adidas sneaker that's, you know, coming back up, this is definitely a solid option, but just wanted to let you guys know about this. One that I thought looked pretty interesting is this new pair of Air Force One Craters. This is a boot, and it's debuting this fall, and I actually thought, you know, for one of these Crater shoes that they've been trying to push, this is definitely one of the cleaner options. This thing looks like you could stomp somebody out, or just stomp something out in general. It has a very Nike Crater midsole. Like, that looks like they have chucked in a whole bunch of Nike grind scraps into that midsole. Like, they've definitely not tried to hide it by any means. Like, they have thrown it all in there and really kind of shown off this whole you know, Nike grind thing with all of these different speckled colors going on. It looks like a pretty damn clean pair of sneakers. Very soon, we don't have an exact date, but again, official images, these should be here within the next few weeks. We've got some more information on the Jordan 1 Low Solefly collaboration. This is the Carnivore colorway. Now, this is something that we have seen rumors of for a while now, and we finally have a release date. So if this is something you've been hyped about, then it's dropping. I'll give you the release date. It is dropping on December the 17th. I mean, it's clean. It's probably nothing incredible. Like, I've preferred a lot of the other Jordan 1 Lows that have released this year, so this is not going to be like anywhere high up on my list, but it's still very clean. And again, anybody who's been hyped for this collaboration, December the 17th. Right, so a lot of Jordan 2 talk has been going around ever since Off-White did that collaboration. Well, guess what? The Union Jordan 2 is still in the pipeline, and we actually have physical images of this pair of shoes. A lot better than I actually thought. Now listen, this just to be clear, we did take a look at an in-hand pair, or like an official pair of the bluish colorway. So this looks to be the secondary colorway that's going to drop. It's got some of the really different Union kind of details that Union does, like the tag on the top of the sock liner. You know, they did some really interesting things with the Jordan 4, and they've definitely done some interesting things here. They definitely don't skimp out on, you know, making a sneaker different. Like I was saying, this is the Rattan colorway, apparently, Rattan. And then this is the Grey Fog. Apparently it's going to be dropping here in 2021. I wouldn't hold your breath for that. I would say most probably 2022, but again, these look to be official images, so it could pop up within the next few weeks. Either way, we've got two different release dates. It's either dropping very soon, here in 2021, or you're going to wait a couple months and it will drop in 2022. Kanye West showed off a new pair of insulated boots. So listen. The insulated boots, a very controversial pair of shoes. The whole leaning thing that this pair of shoes has just really puts me off of it. Like, listen, I'm not even too mad at the fact that it's, you know, insulated and the midsole looks pretty cool, but this whole leaning thing where you kind of look like you're on your tiptoes walking in it, you know, it kind of makes you look like you're leaning forwards or kind of always stumbling over. It does have a really odd look to it. But either way, there's a new colorway that Kanye West was wearing. It's all black. However, when you hit it with the flash, it turns, you know, flashes, you know, 3M, you know, the reflective thing. So take a look at Kanye wearing this one here. It looks triple black. It looks pretty cool when, you know, you've got him with the jeans like he does. There we go. This is the same boot. It is just reflective. So take a look at this. The same, you know, black one that he was wearing. It's just with the flash and it kind of lights up in this 3M way. So I thought this was pretty cool. Now, we don't have any information on like when this is going to release, but obviously Kanye wearing it definitely makes it something that seems more likely. Now, again, this is probably or definitely going to be a 2022 release, unless, you know, it takes ages. This month is already packed with the releases. We've got a lot to look forward to from Yeezy brand. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys this one. And does this black colorway change your mind on the insulated boot? Let me know down in the comment section, but let's get to the next story, and that is an on-foot look at this new pair of Nike Dunks. Now, to be specific, this is an SB Dunk High medium gray is what they're calling it. So this is a 2022 2021 potentially kind of release, so we don't exactly have a release date, but I did want to show you guys this because it's actually pretty interesting. You know, it's medium gray, so pretty much gray, darker gray, and lighter gray, but there's also some very strong accents of the pink tag at the top, and then there's a little pink accent on the back of the shoe, and then also the sewing across the midsole is just a random hit of blue as well. So it's a very interesting pair of sneakers. It definitely looks like it has really nice materials as well, but yeah, like I said, 2021, probably 2022 release. All right, we've got an up close and personal look at the upcoming Yeezy foam runner, which should be dropping here in December, or in December when December rolls around, not here in December. The sand gray Yeezy foam runner. This is the mixture or the MX version. It looks to be like a lot more blue than I thought. Like the one that I guess was originally rumored, or the one that Kanye's daughter was wearing, had a lot more pink in it. This one just seems to be like tiny little hits of pink on it. I think this is actually a really, really solid colorway. Like it looks really, really good. Again, this is dropping in December. We don't have an exact date, but a December release for Yeezy brand. Yet another one. This month, this December month is going to be packed. I just want to pre-warn you guys. But let's get into the final story for today, guys. Is this whole thing, this whole leaked email that came out of Nike sent to a retailer about canceling all Holiday 21, Spring 2022, and Summer 2022 orders. So this is on Complex Sneakers Instagram. They say supply chain issues continue to impact footwear production. This sneaker store was informed that all of its next 3 seasonal shipments have been cancelled. The email basically lines out that COVID-19 is still impacting Nike for their distribution of orders for different retailers. So yeah, essentially they just say that the supply chain issues are pretty big, and that this store in particular is going to suffer the, I guess, just not getting any Nike sneakers from Nike directly. Now, again, I'm not even too sure which store this is. I'm not too sure how many stores it could affect. But listen, we know that this is an issue for Nike in particular, but also other brands, plenty of other sneaker brands. Maybe like Nike continues to drop sneakers, but all of the retailers stop dropping because they don't have shipments in. Maybe we get delays. We're not too sure what's going to happen at the moment, but be on the lookout for some delays coming very, very soon. Kind of make it sound like it's an upcoming thing you should be excited about. It's not necessarily, but it is just something that is going to be happening. We've gone through a lot. We've given you a lot of information, as we do every single Sunday. So if you want to catch another update, we do this every single Sunday, guys. So feel free to come through, hang out. But yeah, thank you so much for coming through, hanging out with me for yet again another episode. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then,